All right, welcome everybody to another daily Japanese study video where I study Japanese every single day and I bring you and Twitch along for the ride. Today, you might notice that my voice is not the best. I spent yesterday at a Pride event and uh, in the course of that, my voice is not as good because of all of the yelling and having fun and whatnot. We have four articles we are going to go through today to try to make up for the fact that I did not put out a video yesterday. I know, shame on me. It's called Daily Japanese Study, and I didn't, well, I did study yesterday. I just did not record it. So let's get into this. This is the dome in Hiroshima, which, if you are not familiar with where Hiroshima is in Japan, let's zoom out, and then right here is Hiroshima Ken. So this is the Hiroshima prefecture right here. The actual city of Hiroshima is right here. And since that's where this is taking place, let's drop down and take a look at Hiroshima. I kind of like to do that, right? It's always fun to just kind of poke around where you're at here. So, ooh, a nice looking house. Over here to a side street. So, a lot of, I really like the mixture of like apartments and traditional style houses and modern style houses all together. I think it's nice. I really do. We got what was light pole? Denshu, right? Denshu. Apato. Uh, I don't know if I would count that one house as a machiya or not. It looked a little more modern than some of the other ones. All right, so Hiroshima. Obviously, there are parts of it that are more like this, where it's like this is a residential area where people like live and make their way to work and whatnot. So there's not a lot of neat stuff there. I bet you if we went to like right here, meteorology museum, a museum for meteorology. Okay, that's a Yonsai. Oh yeah, okay. Don't do a litter. Don't do a litter. Look at these walls here. I'm assuming it's up here. Oh, what is what is? That's wonderful. Oh, and look, they got the little Moomin people right there. This is a very fun decorations. Okay. Okay. Ooh, look at that. The mountains off in the distance. Beautiful. All right. Let's start with this then, okay? Hiroshima no Genbaku Dome. So the Hiroshima's atomic dome, essentially, is like Genbaku is an atomic explosion, so atomic bomb. Genbaku. So Genbaku Dome, atomic bomb dome, is kind of what this is called right here. 国の特別史跡になった。So, kuni, country, right? Kuni no tokubetsu. Tokubetsu is like important, special, yeah. Tokubetsu. So, shiseki here, she is history. So, is this like them saying it's an important historical landmark? I'm not sure. I don't know shiseki here, but it has that on there. Historic, yes. So, this kanji right there means history. What are you? Tracks, mark, print, and expression. Sure. So, shiseki is historic landmark. Let's go ahead. Hey, we got our first new word. Shiseki. 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 Okay, yep. So, shiseki. Historic landmark. Okay. Shiseki ni natta. So, it is, so like, natta here. Like in this case, now? What are you? Naru, to become is what I think it is. And it's just natta here. But, so are they saying it became one? I kind of assumed it already was one, but oh, not a very long article. Okay. 国は、未来の残した方がいい大切な場所などを特別な史跡として守ってます。Okay, so let's work through that sentence there. 国は So kuni in this case is referring to the country Japan. So as for Japan, mirai ni nokoshita ho. So ho is direction. Nokosu. What was nokosu? I'm spacing on nokosu. Nokosu is to leave behind. Yes. Okay, to leave, to not finish, to save, to set aside. So, mirai is future. You know, distant future. Yeah, sure. Because so we have mirai no nokoshita ho ga ii taisetsu na basho nado o tokubetsu na shiseki to shite. Okay, so nokoshita right here. Nokoshita is left behind. Hogai. So, this I think of as direction with kata there. Ho is also direction. Here it's a noun. It's still a noun up here. It's still a noun here. Okay, gets pronounced differently. But they're saying that Olga E had better. Okay. Olga E had better not after a negative verb. So we'd better leave to the future, leave behind taisetsu, just taisetsu said, hey, it's an important basho place. Taisetsu na basho nado, like, and such. So, like, taisetsu na basho nado is important places and such. O, tokubetsu na shiseki to shite, mamottemasu. So, mamottemasu is protecting. Mamottemasu. So, if mamoru is to protect, mamottemasu is protecting. So, they're talking about trying to maintain these historical landmarks then, huh? So, I don't think any words here are new. Let's do our typical thing here. Let's throw this into DIPL here. Give me. Oh, it's thinking. Oh, here. Put a period on there. The government protects important places that should be preserved for the future as special historical sites. Yeah, we definitely see that here. Tokubetsu, special. Tokubetsu na shiseki, historical landmarks. Toshite. So this toshite, as apart from even trying to, so trying to, protecting. They're trying to protect historical landmarks and important places. Okay. It's caught. So the 20th, which it is currently the 22nd, so we are probably talking about the 20th, because this could also mean 20 days, but since it is close to the 20th when this got put out, yeah, we can probably, actually it got put out on the 20th. Okay. All right. 広島市の原爆ドームが特別史跡 so special historical landmark になることが決まりました Okay, so it has been decided that it is a special historical landmark. Okay, so になることが so ことが here is our nominalization. So by putting koto ga here, we can verb or adjective this all right here. So all of this. So on the 20th, Hiroshima City's atomic dome was decided to become a special historical landmark. Okay. All right. So この建物は110年前にリンガ、レンガ brick. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Dingle? Yeah, let's. Ah. Oh, sorry. Renga. Renga is brick, huh? Okay. Did not know that one. Brick. As you can see, for whatever reason, I'm still horrible. Katakana half the time. Okay. Tatte rare mashita. So, tatte rare mashita. If we look over here, この建物 tate, ta. They are the same kanji here. To build, to construct. Tateraremashita. So it's in. We have rareru on it. Taterareru. Because the building itself didn't build itself. It was built via brick 110 years ago. Okay. So, 80年前に世界で始めた原爆が落とされた場所から、oh, that's weird, the zero being on the other side there. Honestly, just hit enter here. But, okay, so 場所から excuse me. Throat's doing wonderful. So, 160見てるのところにありました。Okay, so, 80, so essentially, whenever you see nenmai, it's like, hey, years ago. So, 前に ago, so 80 years ago, 世界で初めて原爆 Okay, so Seikai, it's the world. And then Genbaku here is atomic bomb. So hajimete Genbaku ga otosareta. So otosu, to drop. So they're talking about the world beginning. We have Hajimete here, so for the first time. Genbaku ga otosareta. So for the first time, atomic bombs were dropped 80 years ago. Basho kara. So 160 meters. Hokoro, place, ni arimashita. So they were dropped in this place 160 meters up. Is that what that's saying? I actually don't know much about World War II. It's not a thing I have studied or really looked up much about. It was located 160 meters from where the world's first atomic bomb was dropped. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this, I see what's going on here. I didn't catch. So this basho kara here, this is from place, right? And what place? The place where the first bomb was dropped. And so this place that we're talking about is 160 meters from. And so, ところにありました. This place existed. 160. Okay. 原爆の風と熱で、熱 heat. Oh, okay. We've seen Netsu before then, right? Because we see it in Heat Stroke. Okay. Well, now we finally see it by itself. Cool. Netsu. So let's do that. And add Netsu in here. Okay. Heat. Fever. Anything else on here? Temperature, zeal, passion. Yeah, yep. Uh-huh. We've definitely seen that as well. Okay. We'll just put zeal, passion. Let's add mania, because it's fun to write the word mania. Okay. Netchi as well, huh? Oh, okay. So, netsu can mean fever. That's kind of neat. Okay. Okay. Anyways, genbaku no kaze. So the bomb's wind and heat. Tatemono no naka wa zenbu moemashita. So this is lit up, burned. Zenbu is all. So tatemono no naka, the inside of the building, was all burnt. Moemashita. So to burn, to get fired up. Moeru, moemashita. Shikashi, sotogawa wa nokute. So sotogawa, outside something, was left behind. So however, so shikashi here. However, sotogawa is just exterior, outside, external. Ah, okay. So the outside of something. Because isn't gawa here side? Yes, okay. So outside. Okay. Sotogawa. And then uchigawa, we saw down there, was the inverse of that. So we get an extra bonus word in here just for the fun of it. Sotogawa. Yep, sotogawa. Okay, so what then would be the difference between sotogawa and gaibu? Isn't gaibu also exterior? That will be a good thing to look up for sure. It's like naibu is the inside of something. And here they're like, hey, uchigawa is the inside of something. So looks like we're getting kind of two ways of saying something, or maybe not exactly the same. And you can't get annoyed at a language if that is the case. There might be subtle differences between the two of them, but inside, interior kind of mean the same thing, right? So we do it all the time as well. So uchigawa. 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 There we go. Interior. Inside. Inner part. Okay. Uchigawa. Cool. Good. Uchigawa wa notte. 原爆ドームと呼ばれるようになりました。So, excuse me, let me take a quick sip of water here. All right, so the outside remained. So even though the inside fully burnt up, however, the outside remained. 原爆ドームと So we have a to here. This to is telling us that something's being quoted or something like that. We see this often with like kongaeru, or you, or any, or if we happen to see like Japanese quotes around something, sometimes we'll see to after that as well, like to hanashimashita, right? So here we have yobareru, yobareru. So yobu is to call. So when we're playing Shin-chan, for example, and we go to the little platform to take the train to the coal town, it says yobu on the screen. So we're calling for the train. So, 原爆ドーンと呼ばれる excuse me, 呼ばれるようになりました. So, なりました is just naru in past tense, to become. So, became. So, ように, we have a couple of things that yo ni can be. It can be like, it can be as, but it can also be in order to, so that, in order that. So by adding that to naru, it came to be called the Genbaku Dome. Genbaku no osoroshisa. Welcome in, pretentious. Welcome in. 原爆の恐ろしさを今に訴える。とても大切な建物です。I agree. Pretentious, when you were in Japan last, did you happen to see the Genbaku Dome? Which is what we're reading about right now. So, Genbaku no osoroshi sa here. So, osoroshi is like horrifying, dreadful, terrifying. By putting sa on it, it is saying that it is objectively this thing. So, it's objectively terrible. The atomic bomb's terribleness, right? So, 恐ろしさ. 恐ろしさ is terribleness, horrifyingness. So they're saying the atomic bomb's terrifyingness o ima, now, ni utaeru. So utaeru is to report, to convey. So it conveys the the terribleness of the atomic bomb. So they're saying now it conveys the terribleness of the atomic bomb, and it is a very important building. You went there and to Nagasaki. Wow. Okay. I have actually only been through Hiroshima. I've never actually walked through any of this. Well, that was a pretty good little article there. We got a little bit off of that. We got 5 new words from that. That's actually pretty crazy that this gave us 5 things here. So, Shiseki, historic landmark, Shiseki, right? We also got, where is it? Netsu, just heat, Netsu, Sotogawa, and Uchigawa. So we got Sotogawa here and Uchigawa. Right. Let's see. This next one is about rivers, or has something to do with the water. All right. Also, once again, apologies for my voice. I did lose it quite a bit yesterday. All right. Actually, that's a good reason to. 海や川での事故. Oh, okay. So, umi is just, hey, that's the ocean. Kawa, that's a river, right? Jiko, we've seen Jiko plenty of times before to talk about accidents and other things, and still the same here. So, accident, incident, trouble. Okay. 去年は今までの10年一番多かった。Okay. So, this is accident or incident. So, 去年, just last year. 去年は今まで. So, 今まで is just saying until now, because 今 is now, まで. It's kind of like to something. So, if kara is like from something, mada is like to something. So it's like to now, so until now, up to the present. And then junen here is just 10 years. De, we have our particle ichiban, the most. Number one, first place, best, most. You can use ichiban with bad things as well. Game round bout as a test, as an experiment. I have never heard ichiban used in these ways. Doesn't mean that it's not. I just have not heard it used that way. And then okata right here, just many, numerous. So there are many. There've been the most accidents in the water here. Okay. Atsukanaru to. So they're just saying, hey, it's atsui is hot, so naru to here. Hey, it's not that. Naru to, not, we're not talking about a straight. We're talking about naru and then to. Or maybe we are talking about a straight because it's water. So maybe straight with a whirlpool maelstrom. Okay. Well, we'll see. Let's see if it makes sense here. Umi ya kawa de asobu koto ga. So asobu, just to play, right? Asobu koto ga oku narimasu. Okay. So asobu, if it's to play, mess about, to meet, to give myself, to go to. I'm trying to see what this sentence is trying to say here. So, atsuku naru to. If it is Naruto, that's Naruto. I just realized that Naruto's name is Whirlpool. Right, I forgot about that. Anyways, Naruto, Whirlpool Maelstrom. If it is that, then they're talking about a hot whirlpool. Umi ya kawa de asobu koto ga, when more than if here. Gesundheit. Let's throw this in here real quick. To can be when and if. Oh, okay. I did not recall that about to. Okay. So when it becomes hot, umi ya kawa de asobu koto ga. Okay, I see what's going on there. Jiko ni kiotsukete kudasai. So take care of accidents. I see. Okay. Keisatsu, which, hey, that's the cops. Keisatsu ni yoru to. So when and if. To is maybe the most versatile particle in Japanese, right? It can be and, it can be when, if, it can be used to denote that it can be a quote. So it's going to take a bit here. So, atsuku naru to, umi ya kawa de asobu koto ga oku narimasu. Jiko ni kiotsukete kudasai. So take care of incidents. 警察によると、so according to the cops, 海や川などで遊んだりして、去年, oh, we have Ken here. Ken is a counter for cases, right? So there were around 1,500 cases. Okay, that's a lot. 去年, so 去年, 1,400件ぐらいの事故がありました。That was used for cases. I mean, let me make sure. Yes, case. It is a counter that can be case. So there has been around 1,500 cases last year from playing in the rivers and ocean, according to the police. So 700 94人が亡くなりました. That is a higher number than I was expecting, but then again, Japan is an island. So, yeah, okay, so 794 people passed away. Not a very fun statistic. 事故は前の年より、10, and I'm pretty sure percent is just percent, but in katakana voice, so like 10% 増えて, so it's increased 10% from the previous year. Wow. So 前の年, my last no toshi year, so the previous year. So 事故は前の年より10%増えて、去年までの10年で一番多くなりました。So, last year is the year with the most of these cases of the previous 10 years. Okay. Tanashiro Kiki, 1, welcome. And I heard percent can also be wadi. Not 100% sure, though. Oh, well, hey, let's look up wadi, because that can be fun. I've definitely heard people say placento, so I know that it is used that way, but let's see. Yes, percento. See if we can see wadi on here. Ooh, here. Let's just type in Tanashiro's kanji here that they put into chat. Rate ratio per 1/10, 10%. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Yeah, it definitely can. Good call. Good call. Okay. Yeah, thank you for that. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, here we are. 中学生以下の子、と、亡くなったり、oh no. So, 中学生 is, they're saying junior high, middle school, and then we have 以下 here, not exceeding under, の子の子供が. So they're saying middle schoolers and under children, 亡くなったり. So passed away, 亡くなったり, well, 亡くなる. But tari here means that it's part of a list. an incomplete list, so we're talking about other things. So they passed away, but other things also happened, which I guess implies injuries, right? Because we're talking about jiko, so accidents or incidents, jiko. So some of the incidents are deaths. So naku nattari, yukue ume. Ooh, okay. This is one of those four kanji words, which there's a lot of them. So yukue fume, missing, lost, unaccounted for. Ni nattari shita no wa. Okay, and missing people, which is presumed that they passed away, but not known yet. So the two things that we've got on our incomplete list here. Yes, yes. I forgot the name for it, but yeah. Yoji Juku Go is four kanjied words, which there's those seem to be like some of the more complicated ones to remember, but regardless, hey, this is a new word. So let's go ahead and add it in there. So I'll go ahead and make a card for it. So you ku e fume. Yep, yukue fume. Yukue fume. Yukue fume. Okay. Missing. Unaccounted for. Whereabouts unknown. Okay, and lost. Right. Right. Umi yori mo kawa no ho ga oku natte masu. Looking at the kanji, it's like, which way go? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see. Because go, direction, and then unbright, which I guess is like not knowing. Uh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. It all makes sense when you read it, but it's doesn't make it any easier to remember them. Okay. 弓よりも川の方が多くなってます。Right? 警察は、滑りやすいアブ。アブ? Oh, Abunai. I was like, what's Abu? And then I keep reading Abunai. Abunai. Strangely, one of the earlier words that uh, uh, I learned was Abunai. So, suberi yasui. So, suberu is to slide. Suberi yasui abunai. So, easy slipping danger place. Basho de asobanai yo ni ittemasu. So, it's hard when you listen. I believe that's why a lot of Japanese programs and YouTube videos has those big subtitles. So, we have asobu still, but now we're putting it into the nai. So in order to, right, they're saying yo ni iu is like its own thing here, to tell someone to. Okay. Okay. So don't play. So they're telling folks to not play in places where slipping and following has it as its own grammar point too. Okay, okay. So don't play in places where there's a danger of slipping. Okay, so let's read that sentence again. 警察は滑りやすい危ない 場所で遊ばないように言ってます。So, ように言ってます。ように言うis tell someone to. Let's bring that back up. Tell someone to. Okay. Wait. That? I have never seen the kanji for yol written out. That's actually kind of funny. I've never seen that written out. Okay. So, ように言ってます。ように言ってます。ように言ってます。To tell someone to. So, the thing that we are telling someone to do, and they're put it directly after a noun, or not a noun, a verb here, in its negative form. So, it's telling someone not to asobanai. So, don't play. Asobanai yo ni ittemasu. Okay. そして、子供が遊ぶときは、大人が一緒にいるように言ってます。Hey, we got another ように言ってます right here. So, here we have そして, which they're putting it as and, thus, and finally. It kind of, it is and, right? But it's like and with a little bit of extra meaning to it. It's like, so considering all of that stuff right there, this, right? So we're basing off of all that. Kodomo ga, so children, asobu toki, so when kids are playing, wa, otona, an adult, otona ga issho ni iru. So they're saying, hey, there should be an adult present when kids are playing. Which, yes, yeah, if they're playing by the ocean, it's probably good to have some sort of supervision there. So, and then once again, yoni ittemasu. Here, let's go ahead and make one for yo ni iu on here. Yo ni iu. Tell someone to, I guess, to. They bunch it together with Yoni Tanomu and Yoni Jiru. Okay. Now, is Tanomu is to request, right? So that's to request someone to. Okay, that makes sense that they'd bunch those together. Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. The other is order. Oh, meijiru. Okay. Meijiru. Where have I seen? Because I know that kanji. I think it was in command. Let's bring open Jisho. So, the three different yonis that Pretentious brought up here was the one we just saw, yoni iu, which is to tell someone to, yoni tanomu, which is the one that's like, tanomu is to request, so it's to request someone to, and then yoni meijiru. And meijiru looks like this. And that kanji, I think I've seen it before in like command or order. Yeah, meire, right here. Order, decree, command, yes. Okay, meire. I knew I recognized it, but I couldn't place it just yet. Meire. Kanashiro saying, Yoni is one of those grammars that has 1 million billion meanings. Yeah, there's Yoni is very prolific. Okay. All right. So, Yoni Meijiru is to order someone to do something. Yoni Iu is to tell someone to do something. Yoni Tanomu is to request someone to do something. All right. Well, that was a very good article as well. This has been great. All right, we're going a little long today because we have two more articles to make up for the fact that we did not record a video yesterday. We studied, just didn't record an article. So this one is apparently about an air conditioner's power cord lighting on fire. So this is what? This is the Shitsugaiki that sits outside of the apartments or whatnot, right? And that goes up to the actual aircon unit that's inside. So this one's talking about the heat, and quite hot because that's fire. Pretty dang hot. 暑さが続くエカの火事に気をつけて. So, the heat continues. Will continue. So, we have 暑さが続く. So, 続く, to continue. Aircon, air conditioner. No 火事, a fire. So, take care of aircon fires as the heat continues. I've never even considered that happening. Thank you for a new fear unlocked. Awesome. So, aircon を使うとき、火事に気をつけてください. So, night that's fun. When using, so we have a verb in its dictionary form with toki. So, 使うとき right here is when using. What are we using? Aircon. So, an air conditioner. Aircon を使うとき、火事に気をつけてください. Okay. So, 製品の安全を調べているナイトによると、Naito is what all of this is according to. And what is Naito? Seihin. So we got hin here. That's goods. So seihin, manufactured, finished goods, products, goods. No anzen, anzen, safety, security. Shiraberu is to investigate. So shirabeteru is investigating. So the manufactured goods safety investigating's Naito. So I'm assuming Naito is a one of those like consumer advocacy groups or something like that. That's what it feels like here. So according to Naito によると、栄冠の火事は今年3月までの5年で337件あって、8人が亡くなりました。So, let's break all of that down. So according to Naito, aircon fires wa kotoshi. So kotoshi, this year. Why is it written out in hiragana though here? That seems odd. Anyways, 3月まで. So we already talked about kara and made earlier. So here we have the third month. So January, February, March. We're talking about March. No. Okay. Sorry, my mind went blank for a second there. 今年3月までの5年で. So we've talked about Ken earlier being cases. So there have been 337 cases past 5 years as of March of aircon fires, which, if you think about how many people in Japan are running air conditioners just in like Tokyo alone, 337 is an incredibly low number, but that's still something that can happen. So, ugh. And of course, they're adding on here. 8人が亡くなりました. 8 people have passed away due to aircon fires. Okay. 8の原因は外にあるエアコンの機械の周りで物が燃えたり、電気のコードを、okay. コード. I did not know this word, but now I do, and that makes it perfect sense that is the word for cord right here. Code? What? Denki no kodo. Electric code? I'm pretty sure it's electric cord here. If I scroll down, yes, cord. Okay, it is there. Okay. Denki no kodo. Thank you, Tanashiro. Thank you for the help as well. 間違えてないたり、畳です。Okay, there's a lot here. So let's work through this one. That was actually quite the sentence, huh? Okay, so Kanji, fire, no, genin, cause. In fact, this right here is cause. So genin is the cause, origin. So the cause of the fires. 外にあるエアコンの機械. So 機械 is machine. So the aircon's machine の周りで I thought it was like fire code. Well, it's with denki no kodo. That makes me think that it's electric cord. So kikai is machine. So the machine that's outside for an aircon has a specific word associated with it. Shitsugaiki, right? Am I remembering that correct? You know what? Hey. Shitsugaiki. Maybe? Outdoor unit. Air conditioner condenser. Yes. Shitsugaiki. All the words to remember. Okay, so エアコンの機械の周りで, so 周り, circumference, girth, it's the round of something. Surroundings, neighborhood, yeah, that's not what we're talking about here. So, oh no, we are talking about surroundings, because we're talking about the surroundings of the outdoor machine, the shitsugaiki. で、物が燃えtari. So moetari. We've already seen moeru earlier in this video. So moeru is to burn. So let's look at this. Machigaete. So machigaete. To make a mistake, because machigaeru. Machigai is a mistake, right? So machigaeru is to make a mistake. So to do something wrong. So what's doing it wrong? The electric cord here. So tsunaidari, to connect. So there's a lot going on here. So machigaete tsunaidari. So to connect, to link together. So essentially faulty hookups, essentially. Shita tame is. So this tame is, yeah, okay. So let's throw this big, long, insane sentence into DeepL here, just for the fun of it. I think we did an okay job with translating this, but it's always good to throw it in here. Fires caused by objects burning around an air conditioning machine outside are by connecting the wrong electrical cord. So that was mistaken hookup. Okay, so we did translate that just fine. Okay, nice, 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 nice. So, ナイトはコードがしっかりつながっているか、外の機械の周りに燃えるものないものがないか、チェック、チェックして、チェックして、just check. To check? Okay, there wasn't a Jap. Okay, so they say チェックして. Okay, to check something. All right, fair enough. 欲しい, so want, right? 欲しい, want. と話してます. So, as for ないと, what are they saying that they want? They want people to check the things that are near the soto no kikai no mawari. So the surroundings of the outdoor machine, the shitsugaiki, so that the excuse me, moeru mono. So moeru is to burn, mono is a thing. So burnable things. So ga nai. So check to make sure that there are no burnable things in the surroundings of the machine. Okay. 冷たい風が出ないときや、いつもと違う音やにおいがしたときは、片店に相談してほしいと言ってました。So, 冷たい. Hey, that's just cold. 冷たい風 wind. So a cold wind が出ない. So 出る is to come out. So they're saying when a cold wind does not come out, が、いつも いつもと. So いつも is always, all the time. Here we have to again for if when. Is it if when in this case? 違う音. Oh yeah. So always when the wrong sound. So 違う音. Ya. So we got a ya here, we got a ya here. So we're making a list and we're checking it twice. So いつもと違う音やにおい出してとく。おい. Okay, there it is. I was like, it's definitely not oi. 匂いがする. Oh, right. Okay, because 匂い is smell. Kind of weird that they didn't have the kanji here on this one, but okay. So 匂いがしたtoki. So when there is a smell, what? So our list of things is when the cold air is not coming out, and when there's always a bad sound or a bad smell. So kata mise. Kata is to buy. Mise ni soldan. Consultation, discussion, asking for advice. So mise shop. So kata mise would be the place you bought the aircon is my assumption here. So then soldan shite. Soldan. Consultation, discussion. So this is a new word here. It is a noun that can take suru. Okay. 冷たい風が出ないときや、いつもと 違う音や匂いがしたときは So we got a list of three things, and so then they're saying that they want you to talk to the store that you bought it. So consult the place that you bought it if you have these issues. Okay, all right, all right. Uh, I see. Whole kanji before, right? Oh, where did that come in here? Whole chigao. Oh, I haven't actually. Uh, I just took that as uh. Oh, okay. I didn't even pick up on that. Cause okay, so Tol Chigao can have its own little extra little bit to it. All right. Well, here, paste and go. Tol Chigao. Oh, okay, that's kind of fun. I know what Chigao is. Uh, you can mark whatever you're comparing things to with toll. Oh, okay. Another toll thing. So in this case, itsumo is always. So if we're comparing it to always, then essentially it's comparing it to the normal sounds. So, because our little bit here was いつもと違う音, right? So, 違う音, wrong sound, と, いつも. So, いつも, always, all the time, never, usual, regular. Okay. So there's that extra little bit with いつも, which is usual. So compared to the usual sounds, I gotcha. Okay. All right. Okay. Like, 影さんと遊ぶ. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Well, dang. We've gotten a decent amount here today already, and we got one more article to get through. This one is about hanging cups. I'm not actually sure. I just clicked on this one because the picture was more interesting than most of the other pictures. Let me take a sip of water before we get into this, though. All right. 涼しさを感じて. So, 感じる is to feel, to experience. 感じて. So, we're talking about to experience. What are we experiencing? 涼しさ. So, 涼し. 涼し is cool, refreshing, right? So, coolness. So experiencing coolness? Sure. Okay. Saga-ken. Okay, well, let's find Saga-ken on here. I think it's pretty south, if I recall. Saga. Yes, down here by Fukuoka. So Saga-ken, we're talking about this prefecture all the way down here. Okay. So Saga-ken Imari-shi. Imari. Zoom. Imari, right here. So we are talking about Imari, as I like to do whenever we're given a very specific spot. I like to pop on down and look at that specific spot. Ooh, this is a big open area. I don't know how much I like this. Maybe it's better during the summer when there's leaves on the trees. This looks like a nightmare for staying out of the sun. Okay, so we got some sort of wait, okay. Uh, then that tree's got leaves. Why do these ones not? Maybe they just got snipped. Okay, so Saga here. Looks like we're right next to the train station. So not a very big train station. See that? Looks like folks are waiting for a bus. Tourist information for Saga down here, huh? Ooh, okay. Can I take a step forward? Or no? There we go. Saga 2024. Saga. Okay. Yeah, it seems like you're pretty standard. Uh, Kind of away from the main big cities type of place here. I've noticed that a lot of the places when you get out of Osaka, Kyoto, Tokyo, and whatnot, tend to be way more car reliant in their construction, which is a bit sad to me, but is what it is. It seems like an okay little neighborhood here. I don't. I would much prefer to live closer to like Osaka or Fukuoka than in Saga here. What is going on here? What is this building? Is this a church? Is this just a giant church here? Okay, it's some sort of landmark here. Okay, look at that thing. That is a very odd building for the area, it looks like. It seems like it is a church, though. Okay. Yes, yes. At least the cars are still small and you could see someone if they're in front of you. Unlike some of the cars around here. Yeah, look at that. That is just a big church. Okay. It's got a little landmark symbol on it. Okay. So this is just a local landmark. Here's our up to the highway, I'm assuming. Like we got some sort of matya over here. Okay. Okay. All right. So we are talking about Saga Ken Imarishi de ooh Urin Ichi. So Urin is a wind chime. Urin. Okay, which, hey, we got wind here, but with fu, because we're using it with another kanji. So, furin is a wind chime. That's neat to know. Furin. Okay, let's add it in there. Uh, of course, I've perfectly covered it up, but furin. Yes, furin. Okay. Okay, wind chime. A wind chime. We have a really cute yokai watch fooding. Yokai watch fooding. Yokai watch. Yokai is like ghost and spirits. But fooding ichi. It's a video game. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Just not one I've heard of then. And then this is like a shop, right? Market fair. It can also mean city, yeah, which, yeah, right there. Okay, so Furin Ichi. So Ichi market fair. So Furin Ichi is a wind chime market. What? Okay. Okay, that's kind of neat. Okay. これは風鈴の音です。This is the sound of a wind chime. 風が吹くとき、れ、と、きれ、that'll happen. That'll happen. 音が鳴る鈴で、鈴です。Okay. 風が吹くときれいな音. So we got another when with to here. So when wind blows, kaze ga fuku. We are getting baptized by fire on the to as when, I guess, because we're getting like 3 of them in a row, and I don't really see that all that often. Okay. Kirei na oto, a beautiful, pretty sound ga naru suzu desu. So this naru is to sound instead of our naru to become. This one is to sound. You can see that same kanji with like to cry out, right? And then suzu, bell. Okay, so nice. Let's add in bell here. Okay, suzu, bell, suzu. Okay. Suzu. Bell. So we'll add Suzu in there. So Naru Suzu is like the a bell sound. So the beautiful sound of a bell sound will be heard. Got it. Okay. So, 17日から風鈴日と呼ばれるイベントが、Okay, so 風鈴市と呼ばれるイベントが佐賀県伊万里市で始まりました。So, so if we start at the end there, hajimarimashita began. De describes where something began. It began in Imari-shi, so Imari City in Saga Ken, so Saga Prefecture's Imari City. It began. What began? An ibento. So yobareru. So we had yobu. Yobu not that long ago. So yobareru, to be called out, to be called, to be referred to. So the market for fooding. These little, so these upside down cups are actually wind chimes then. Okay. Okay. Huh. Okay. Imarishi no Okawa-chan, Okawa Chiyama. Okawa Chiyama. Okawa Chiyama. Okay, well, where's Okawa Chiyama? No, we don't get anything out of that. Well, let's see. I'm assuming it is a mountain very close to Imari. But, yep, okay, so it is right here. Apparently there's a village up here in it that is notable. Let's see. Let's pop down in Okawa. Oh, this looks, oh, that's pretty. Winding roads up in the mountains. That sounds wonderful. Ito hanbaiki. And tobacco. So you can get a Coke and a smoke. Okay. That's gorgeous. Look at that. Imagine living here. Oh, careful. You don't want that to catch fire. Get that away from there. We learned about that. Wow. Look at this. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Okay. Tile roof. Here. Some older sides of these buildings. Some of these buildings might actually be a little old, which is very rare. Like, a lot of buildings are fairly young in Japan due to all the earthquakes, right? Okay. What did they sell? Oh, little teacups and whatnot. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Okay. Okawachiyama. Okay. Okawachiyama は、焼き物を作ることで有名な町です。Okay. So, Imarishis no Okawachiyama wa yakimono. So, yakimono is just fried thing. And when you fry things, they turn into pottery. So that's kind of neat. So it can be pottery, or if it's food that you're frying, we're talking about like just flame broiled food, grilled food. Okay. You can also use it to describe a tempered blade. Okay, that makes sense too. Yakimono o tsukuru. So, tsukuru, to make. So, to actually, we were just looking at little bits and pieces of pottery when we were walking around in Google Maps there. So we might have kind of lucked into seeing something about this in there. That's kind of funny. So, koto de yumei na machi desu. So it is a famous town. Okay. All right. So, お弁当では焼き物のプリンを Dang, that's a lot of them. Whoa, that is a lot. Okay. Sansen ko. Ko is our counter for small things, right? Yes. So, sansen ko gurai kazattemasu. So, de yume is what they're famous for. Oh, the town is famous for making the pottery. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. So, 焼き物を作ることで有名な町です。Because de is describing what they're famous. They're famous for making pottery. Okay. Thanks, Pretentious, for that. そう、お弁当では焼き物の風鈴を3000個ぐらい飾ってます。飾ってます。飾ってます。This is to like hang? To adorn. Yeah. Because we first saw kazaru in the context of Hachiko, the statue in Shibuya that was being adorned with lots of flowers. So it was, I think the sentence was something with it was like takusan no hana o kazatte right? It was like adorned with lots of flowers. Mori ya kawa nado no keshiki to 一緒に風鈴を写真に撮ることができるところもあります。Okay, so we got a lot there. Deyume is another unique grammar point. Uh, yeah, it's one that you can definitely work out just by looking at it, though. I will say, compared to some of the grammar points where it's like, I don't know. So mori, in this case, we're talking about a forest and a river and such things. Nado no Keshiki, keshiki, landscape, scenery, keshiki, to ishoni, together. Furin o shashin. So, shashin is picture, right? So, ni toru koto ga dekiru. Okay, so you're able to take pictures of the putting together with the landscape, the scenery, which is forests and rivers. Okay. Uh, let's see here. アメリカから来た女性は音が綺麗で、sorry, I just lost myself. 欲しくなりましたと話しました。このイベントは、8月24日までです。I agree. Just gotta remember, it has to be a noun slash nounified. So if something is famous for its beauty, it's going to end up being kirei nano de, right, yume, so that they can be famous for their pretty. Got it. So a woman who came from America, アメリカから来た女性は音が綺麗で欲しく、欲しく wanting. Oh, right. 欲しい in く adverb form. So 欲しくなりました. Because with naru, you gotta put things in the ku form. Okay. So. All right. Well, look at that. And we have a little video here. So we'll close out this video with this video. Let's go ahead and watch it. Let me hide my big dumb face here so we can fully appreciate this. Ooh, pretty.
佐賀県伊万里市で始まったのが風鈴市。磁器の風鈴が涼しげな音を奏でています。この地域では毎年地元の窯元が作った磁器の風鈴を展示。窯元の店先などに合わせておよそ3000個の風鈴が飾られています。
That is so many of them.
涼しげですね。
今年はこちら森や川といった自然と風鈴を一緒に撮影できるフォトスポットもあります。
すごいいろんな形とかなんか面白いです。
風鈴欲しいなみたいな癒されたいなみたいな感じになりました。
癒し求めてた。
Wow. Okay. Well, that was cool. That was a cool way to end the video here. All right. Well, hey, we got a lot. It's almost like we covered a lot of articles. So we got 9 new words out of that. Got exposure to some grammar that we either did not know or we don't get to see a lot of. So that was pretty awesome. So yeah, all of that together. I got a lot out of this. Hopefully you did too. Anyways, いつもありがとうございます. As always, thank you so much. Good luck with your studies, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for another daily Japanese study video. I'll see you then. Bye.